Parents in Delaware are worried about the impact of the latest restrictions on their kids. Those are changes that we first told you about as breaking news yesterday at 4. They include a stay-at-home advisory in the state, and schools are advised to go all virtual beginning December 14th, with a return to the classroom on January 11th. And winter sports competitions also banned during that time. NBC10 Delaware Bureau reporter Tim Furlong has more on the impact.
Help is on the way. You know, the cavalry's on the horizon.
Delaware Governor John Carney tells me we're pretty close to the first vaccine doses arriving in Delaware, but it won't be here soon enough for everybody, and so he had to make some tough decisions. The case numbers in Delaware are going up too quickly, and he's worried hospitals could get slammed, even if the vast majority of Delawareans don't currently have the virus.
But you can't think of it that way, because if you think of it that way, you dismiss the fact that it can expand exponentially and get really bad really fast.
Under the new advisory, the state says you should avoid indoor gatherings and masks are required whenever you're with people not from your household. Winter sports, no games from December 14th to January 11th. Practices with safety guidelines are allowed. And this is the toughest one for many families. The state recommends a pause to in-person learning at schools. Many public school districts quickly decided to do this.
All the public schools, folded like a deck of cards, 2 minutes after he made the announcement.
Jesse is a dad with kids in public schools. He says the state has been saying schools are very safe, so he wants to know why supposedly safe schools are now taking it on the chin. He understands there are politics and concerns involved with the state, school districts, and teachers, but he feels like students and their education aren't the top priority.
There's not a single person advocating for public school kids. You're doing damage to a population and a demographic that has already been damaged, and nobody's sticking up for them.
So this isn't anywhere close to the full state shutdown we saw back in the spring. The governor tells me he really just wants to pull back the reins a little bit, have people be a little bit more mindful, hopefully tamp down the inevitable surge we're going to get over the holiday weeks. He also says school districts can decide to remain in hybrid mode if they feel comfortable and safe doing that. At least at this point, he says, it's still their call. Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News, count on it.